Right, can anyone please confirm? Are you able to hear me? Yeah, thank you. Okay, fine. In the yesterday's class, we have started with the page object model. Right, page object model with the page factor. Right, to work with, right, we have created one Maven project, and in the page object model, we have to create for each page separate page class. And here, our goal is we have to write the reusable code, right, which should be understandable by everyone. Right, so that what will happen, what are the advantages of it, right? Duplicate code we can eliminate, and code reusability. Maintenance will be very easy, right? Easy to understand. If in future, if you want to enhance, right, if you want to add any new feature, new page class, or existing page class, you want to add more functionality, it's very easy to add. Right, yesterday we have created pages package, text package, and a simple thing we have created one login test and login page. Right, in the login page, just we have created, right, login page locators, and then one constructor, and we have initialized the elements by using page factory dot init elements. It is very important piece of code to initialize the locators. And then simple method we have created login to log into the application, and then we have created test class, and we have simple created a driver, and then created a object for the page class. In the test class, we will create the object of page class, and we can call the methods of the page class. Okay, fine. Now driver creation, we cannot create in every test case like this. Right, it will become again duplicate. We cannot create in every test case, right, driver object. What we will do here, we'll come into SRC main Java. Right, SRC main Java. Right, here we will write some reusable codes in the SRC main Java. What we will create? We'll create one base test. Okay. Right, this package name also will change the rename. Right. Orange. Okay, fine. And one is base test, one is base test. Okay, fine. In the base test, what we will write? In the base test. Right, what we will write? In the before method and then after method. Right, before method and after method. In the before method, what we will do? We will initialize the driver. Right, in the before method, we have to initialize the driver. Right, just create the class where, right, instance variable in the before method, right? TestNG annotation, right? This is TestNG annotation. Right, what will happen if you write a piece of code in the before method for every test case? For every test case, before method will execute, driver object will be created. Right, we will eliminate, right? We will not use the implicit weight. We will use explicit weight only. Right, once we created the driver, right, something we can use the page load timeout, maximize. Right, page load timeout, we can keep it as a 60. That's fine. When our page is taking time, it will come into picture. Right, we can also use the driver dot to manage the timeout dot script timeout also. When our script is taking time, it will come into picture and wait. Okay. For now, these things are fine. Right. In the after method, what we will do? We will quit entire browser. Right. Quit entire browser after method. Right, before method when it will execute before starting the test case. After method will execute once the test case execution done. After method will execute and close the browser. Right, fine. Now what we will do? But every test case. Right. Now I will remove this piece of code here. Right, but we require a driver object. Right. Every test case should extend base. Every test case should extend base. Then only, right, what will happen before executing this? It will go to parent class base test. Then it will verify, okay, here it is the before method. So it will execute and create the driver, and after method it will close. Right. Here what we will do, we will create a private variable. Right, private variable. To provide access for it, we will create a right. We'll create a one protected method. Right, one protected method so that every child class, what is child class login test will get by using that method. Get driver method will get the driver object. Right, will not provide directly access to the driver. We will create a method and every child class will use that method to get the driver object. Okay, fine. Now, okay, uh, okay, fine. And the similarly, page every page class should extend the base page. Every page in the base page, what we will do, right? What we will do, all the reusable methods, and also we will create a constructor of it. Right, we will create a constructor of the base page. What we will take, this constructor will take a one argument as the driver. Right, one argument as the driver. Right, here what we will do, here we will take a one instance variable, private web driver, and whatever driver we are passing, we will assign that driver to instance variable. So here also we will create a protected method, one protected method. Every page class, every child page will get the driver by using this get driver. And then before this, one more thing we have to do, page factory dot init elements. We will write instead of writing in every page class, instead of writing in every page class, right? What we will do, we will write page factory dot init elements in the parent page, in the parent page. So that right in the login page, what we can do, we can extend base page, and then we no need to this one. We don't require. We can remove it because we are initializing page elements in the parent class. So we no need to write in every page class constructor. That is just what we have to do. We will remove this weight also here. Ready. And then here what we have to call super. We have to call the parent class constructor. How to call parent class constructor? If we have idea about the super and right this keyword. Super will use to call the parent class. What it will do? It will pass the driver to parent class. Then here we are initializing to the instance variable, and we have created one method. Every child class will get a driver from this get driver method. Okay. Now we require a wait. Right. Wait also we will write here itself. Private web driver wait. Okay. Web driver wait. We can name it as a explicit wait. Okay. Explicit wait. Okay. Explicit wait equal to right here we have to use the duration of seconds. Duration of seconds. Correct. Max time we will give 30 seconds. Here also we will create a one protected method to get the explicit weight to the child. Right. If you want, suppose one more thing, we can also write a private fluent weight also. Right. Driver weight equal to how to create the fluent weight. We can go. Okay. This dot weight equal to new fluent weight. Right. Fluent weight. Pass the driver object. Match time we can give the 60 seconds. And the polling time will be every 5 seconds. Right. Will be 5 seconds. Okay, here change to seconds, not millis. Correct. And ignore exception. Right. Until this 60 seconds, it will ignore the exception. Now here also, what we will do, we will provide the one method to get the fluent weight. Fluent weight. Right. In the page class, what we can do? Right. Like this. Get you can use either explicit or fluent weight. Get explicit weight dot until expected condition visibility of right like this. Okay, fine. After this, okay, so far we are good. We'll just try to run it. Our test case is working or not. Run as TestNG test. Okay, fine. Just it is taking some time to load. Right, very important. Right, basic concepts are very important to build the robust framework. Right, if you understand the base, right, a simple page class, how to create a text class, how to right call the page class methods and how to pass construct right driver from text class to page class. Right, if you have any doubts, please ask me. We will clarify. This is very important.
So since you are, hi sir, since you are invoking the, I mean, explicit weight and other weights, you are writing within the constructor, right?
Right. Whenever base page, right, whenever
Yeah,
base
the
page
base pay.
constructor is created, it will create. We are creating this objects. Right. Once these
So,
objects are created,
mm,
then child classes, child page classes. Right. Child page classes, whenever they require, just we can call methods of it. That's it. We have created methods, right? By using these
okay.
methods, child classes we can create. Right. We no need to explicitly right create wherever we want. Suppose sometimes we require maybe instead of constructor, sometimes what you want, I want a pass my own time. Right. Here we are fixing time, right?
Correct.
Actually, here we are fixing the time. Suppose you want to write some elements may be taken 40 seconds. Right. In that case, what we have to do, we have to change it again. Right. You want in the real time what will happen maybe right this instead of that's a good question. Right. Actually, we will comment this and create the reusable things so that right some elements will require less amount, maybe some elements will require more amount. We can also pass. Mm, right. What we will do, we will create a mm, okay, we'll see that. First, we will write one reusable method. Suppose I want to enter the text. I want to enter the text. We'll create a protected void enter text. Right. For this, what I require to enter the text, I require one is the element. I required one is the element, one is the element, one is the text. Which text I want to enter? Right. Okay. Before writing this, we must have a exception handling. Right. We must have explicit. Right. Then here also we will create one. Okay. Protected void. Wait for element to be just a wait. Simple. For this wait, what we will pass? We will pass the expected conditions. Right. Expected condition. The expected conditions. Condition. And then wait. Integer timeout in seconds. Then duration of seconds. Expected condition. Double expected conditions. Okay. Okay. When we'll create the driver. If it is null, create it. Otherwise, the existing one we can use it. Right. We can say is not applicable for the arguments expected conditions dot visibility. Oh, well. Okay, we'll see what is the error here. It is asking for the function. What it will take WebDriver wait. Fine. Suppose I want to wait for this element. Okay. Wait expected conditions dot visibility of what it will return actually expected condition of a web element. Right. It will expected condition. Right. Not the expected conditions. Visibility of what it will return expected condition of a web element. Right. We can have like this web element. Right. Like this we can create a reusable. Right. Similarly, for the fluent weight, if required, right? Fluent weight also we can create like this. Right. I will keep it as explicit weight as reusable fluent weight like this. Alright. So that we can know both the ways. But here the time was fixed. Right here, but we can pass the time. What suppose I want only 10 seconds, sometimes 60 seconds you want, we can flexibility right here. Right. Similarly, one more method here, catch block, don't write like this. Right. In the catch block, always we must throw the exception, throw E. Whatever exception we are getting, same exception we have to throw it. Otherwise, what will happen whenever exception is occurred, catch block will execute. If you don't throw any exception, what will happen? It will pass always. Always test case will be passed. We must be very careful while doing the exception handling. We must always read through the exception. Right. Whenever catch block, read through it. Otherwise, it will always pass. Right. Similarly, right, we have what are the OOPS concepts we have covered so far? Yesterday's class we have covered encapsulation. Right. Login page. Right. We have written locators and methods in a single unit. This is encapsulation. And today we have inheritance concept. Right. We have introduced base test. Every child test case will extend base test. Right. What are the things we have written? In the base test, we have created before method to create the driver, after method to close the driver, and one reusable method to get the driver to the child test and base test. Right. You have to explain whatever we are doing. Right. Yeah, right. Whatever we are doing, you can explain. They will ask definitely, right? Where you have used the inheritance concept. Right. You can tell base test and the child classes, base page and the child pages. Right now, one more thing. One more thing we will introduce here. Method of overloading. Right. Method of overloading. Method of overloading means what? Method name will be same, but arguments will be different. Right. Instead of web element, sometimes I will have a by locate sometimes. Right. Instead of that for this, but here it will change the visibility of element locate. Then we can do the by. Right. Then we no need to find out again. Some people what they will do, they will wait for it and then they will at visibility of what it will return actually web element expected condition of web element. Just we what we will do. Right. Wait until condition. We will return this also. Right. So that what will happen, we will get the web element also. That again, we no need to write driver dot find element those things, right? In the here itself, we can return web element. Right. Expected, right? Explicit wait itself until method will return web element. It will wait for the element, it will return also. Right, it will return also. A lot of people don't know about it. Right, it will wait for the element. It will wait for whatever condition we are sending. It will wait for that condition and then return the web element also. Right, web element also. And then okay, fine. Then the element will be returned. Then clear and send it is. Right, fine. This is the method overloading. Right, method name will be same, but arguments will be different. Right. Similarly, one more thing, click method. For click, we require just a web element. Right. Web element. Right. And one more is we have to pass web element. Okay. Web element. Wait for it. Element to be clickable and click it and throw the exception. Similarly, here also we can overload. Right. Overload method we can write with by locate. With the by locate. Right. Like this in the base page, what we will write reusable methods here. Right. Enter the text, click method, check boxes, radio button, drop down. Right, Windows, frames, JavaScript executor, right, all this, whatever so far we have learned, all those things we will write as a reusable methods in the base page, right, in the base page. Right, what is the advantage of it? Right, then we no need to write, right, like this. Simple methods we can call whenever you will join a company, we will have all the reusable methods. First thing we have to learn what are the methods available whenever we join the new project. We should know the what are the reusable methods created, right? We should not create our own. Already the project will be there, right? Framework will be there. We should understand the framework structure and what are the reusable methods, right? They have written, right? Those things, how we will know if we click a control space, right? You come to child class. If we click on the control space, suppose, right? I want to, what I have to do here. I want to enter the right control space. We can see the what are the methods here we have. We have a click method. It will show that yellow color means those are all protected methods. Right, green means those are all public methods. Right here, I want to enter the text. Right, I have a web element, so we can select this one. Enter text. Right, what is the element we have to pass element? Right, we have to pass the web element and then text. Right, simple. Similarly, again, I want to enter the password. Right, enter text. If I want to click, right, suppose if I want to click, right, we have written a click method, and then pass the login button. Right, that's it. In real time, we will see like this only, mostly. Right, they will write. Already there is a reusable method. We should know what are the methods available in the base page, parent classes, right, in the base page. Right, those things we have to reuse it. That's it. Right, simple.
Sir,
Right,
I
in
have,
the, yeah, sure.
sorry, I have one doubt. Sometimes you are writing return for the some methods, sometimes you are not writing returns. So may I know the difference?
Right. Suppose see,
Base
here
page.
void is there.
Yeah.
Suppose void is there. That means who is calling this method? Someone is calling this method. Login method. Who is calling test method? Right here. I want to pass the arguments. That's it. I don't want to return and do some action on it. Right. I know it. Just I want to log in and do the action. I don't want to return means someone is calling me. Someone is calling me. If they are expecting something from me, I will return. If they are expecting something from me, then I will return something. Otherwise, nothing. Do the action. They are calling me. That's it. They are calling me. They are nothing expecting. The existing code they want just to execute it. That's it. If they are something expecting, suppose if you take a base page now, right? Uh, enter text. Just I want to enter the text. I don't want to return anything. Here also, right? Void. Suppose here wait method. I am waiting for the element and also expecting to return the element. Right. I am waiting for the element, whatever condition I have given, and also I am expecting this method should return web element also. Right. I want to pass whenever some right whenever anyone calling this wait method, they will also get a web element also. Right. How see in the click method, right? We have called this method and we are returning. Returning means just we have again assign to web element. It is returning the web element. This method we have to catch it. We have to assign to web element and do the action. Right. Return means I am returning something. Right. Suppose you are adding two numbers. After adding two numbers, I want to return the result. Right. I want to return the result. Then in that case, right, what we will do? I will return the result of it. Right. If you want to pass from my method anything, I will return it. I don't want, if you don't want to return anything, just execute the steps. That's it. Right. That is
Okay.
the difference between void and the return. And also, suppose
Thank
if
you.
we call this method get driver, right? Where whoever is calling get driver, we are returning driver object, right? Web driver. Whoever calling explicit wait, we are returning web driver wait. We are calling fluent wait, we are returning fluent wait objects. Right. So that child classes, whoever is calling those, they will get those return types and they will do some actions on it. Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Right. In the interviews, right, they will ask in the inheritance concept, right? If you tell, first of all, inheritance I have used, what you have written in the base page, right? Whatever we have done, same thing you can explain it, right? We have written a page, right? Page classes related actions as a reusable methods, right? Enter text, click method, right? These things are simple. Whatever we are writing, just we have to explain to the enter. Right in the base text, so far we have written before method, after method. Right. In the SRC main Java, we will write a reusable code. This is one type reusable code. At initial stages, whenever I am developing the project, initial stages, I will write SRC main Java reusable code. Right, that we will not change frequently this SRC main. That is a framework code. We will not change frequently. Only SRC test Java we will change daily basis because we have to automate the test cases. So we will continuously adding test cases, page classes in the SRC test Java. Right, the next thing, one more thing, TestNG file. Right, we require TestNG file. Right, how to run using TestNG. Oh, so far we did not created. Right, then TestNG file where we will create under other than Java files. Other than Java files, any file we will create under SRC test resources. Right, like new folder. We have to create as a folder under SRC test resources. Suppose source. Right, TestNG source. I want to create the testng.xml. Okay, file, right click new file, testng.xml. Okay, testng.xml. Suppose I don't know the syntax of it. Right, I don't remember syntax of it. Right, just what we can do, we can go to official website. If we don't remember the website also, that we can testng sample sample. Right. Okay, you can open any website. Okay, suppose I think we don't have an example here. We don't have an example. We will get, otherwise, we'll go to official website. It's testng.org. Okay, I think the testng.org is this one. Something is there. What is that? Testng. Okay, one second. Okay, testng.org. Mm, here. Okay, here. If we calm down a little bit, this is different. Okay, testing the documentation, the annotations, right? This, right here, 3.3, testng.xml. We can directly click on this testng.xml. We can get the sample, right? Testng file structure. In interview, sometimes they will ask the structure also to write down. What is the basic? What are these others? Downloading external resources is disabled, right? Okay, sometimes we will get this error if you don't have some permissions issue. In that case, right, just comment it out. Let just comment it out. Right, we require a suit. Suit will have a name. Suppose I am writing for login suit. Suppose login suit. Verbose we don't require. These are all just to print how to print the that is test name. What is the test name? Login test. We can give any name. Right, some meaningful names. Suit name, suit name, test name. Under the classes, class will have what is the class name we want. I am trying to execute close others. Okay. What is my class name? Under test. Right. What is the package name? On top we have a package name. Take this class name package with the package name we have to give. Alright, package name on top we will have that class name. Right, package name. Suppose if we click control and then click enter, it will go to that test case. That means this path is correct, fully qualified name. We have to give with the package name plus test case name. Right. Suppose if we have a okay like this, just we have to give like this. How to run from the TestNG file? Right click, run as TestNG suite. Right. Before that, in the first class, I have told you we have to install. Right. We have to go to Eclipse Marketplace. We have to install the TestNG plugin. Then only you are able to see that right click TestNG. Otherwise, you will not able to see. Right. Go to help Eclipse Marketplace. Search for the TestNG. Install it. Right. It will take little time based on your network speed. Okay. In the search, right, just TestNG. Enter the TestNG. Press enter. Okay. Press enter. It will come like I have already installed, so it is installed. In our case,